Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Danny, aka Danny Portraits on Instagram. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, I'm usually active on Instagram and put my portrait work out there. Happy New Year for everyone. This is my first video in 2021. I'm glad to have you here. Let's talk about the topic for today. I'm going to show you how I took this photo here, because I think this one is kind of interesting to look at because it has some composition items and also an interesting approach instead of just shooting usual portraits. Let's open Lightroom first and see what shots I took. So we're here in Lightroom right now, and these are the kind of shots I took. I used a self timer and triggered that self timer on my laptop. So these are the shots, nothing really special. And I also took some shots from flying newspaper here to composite the whole photo at the end. So here are the shots. Also nothing special, and I messed up with the focus. Actually, I thought the focus was locked, but it searched for a new focus point every time I press the trigger. So yeah, I also do some mistakes sometimes. Let me close all the layers here and start with the photo. All right, this is the photo I took. This is how it looks like before I did some camera raw adjustments in Lightroom, but you can basically do it here in Photoshop also. And my settings were ISO 100 with the 35mm lens, because I wanted to have the whole environment here in the shot, the whole backdrop I just hang up. And this was kind of tricky because I was on my own, and I just laid down the newspaper and stick them together with tape, and then I tried to like hang it up there, and this is kind of tricky alone, but I did it, and it almost fell down during the shoot. And my aperture is on f2.8 because I wasn't sure if I get the focus or not with the self timer. It's kind of tricky sometimes. And my shutter speed is on 1/200, and I used a one light setup, so I used a off-camera flash which was up here. It's in Godox 8400 Pro, and I think I used a power of 132, I think, maybe. Not really sure, maybe 164, but yeah, it was a one light setup. And then I did some basic Lightroom adjustments, as you can see here, before and after. Just some adjustments here, not too much. And then I jumped right into Photoshop, and yeah, I just started to composite all the newspaper, and these are actually the newspaper I used. I just imported almost every shot, but I didn't use everything because they didn't match, so I just took those here. This is one, for example, the next one here, another one, and these are the newspapers, and then I added another newspaper at the end here. Yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. I just saw this concept on TikTok from another guy. Let me tag him here. I don't know his name right now, sorry for that, but it's a guy from the UK, and he did an awesome job at this, so I thought I'm gonna recreate it. The next step was skin retouching, and yeah, I also have to smoothen out my skin because no skin is perfect, guys. And I did some local dodge and burn here first, as you can see. Before and after, nothing special, just the usual dodge and burn process. And then I did some contouring here, and this is it for the skin. Next layer is gonna be color. Let me blend all these out. So we start from scratch. All right, I just started with the tone curves layer here to add some contrast to the whole image, and then I add another curve with a blue and green curve. Adjustment curves layer with a blue and green curve. Next one is to add a selective color layer to color grade blues and cyans without the reds. But actually we just have some blues and cyans going on here, and the red tones is only my skin, so I didn't have to like adjust it, so this was pretty easy. I think in the second one is nothing. Yeah, this is no change here, so I didn't change anything. And then I add a curves layer to take down the contrast and also darken the whole background a little bit. Then I like to add a LUT, pretty subtle. You don't even see any changes here. It's just a two-strip LUT actually. As you can see here, two-strip LUT. To add some peachy colors. This layer is not even used here, I think. Yep, I didn't even use this layer. Next one, I wanted to stand out a little bit from the background which I usually do with colors, but the background doesn't have too much colors because, yeah, as you can see, newspaper is obviously just like gray kinda. So I desaturated the whole background using a hue saturation layer here, as you can see, and now I pop out of the background. I also masked myself out here with a mask or with a brush, and yeah, this is how I did it. This is for color, so let's see. This is before and after color grading the whole image. All right, then I added a abstract light here from the left top coming down here on me, because the light was coming from up here anyway. And yeah, this up here doesn't actually matter because it's gonna be on Instagram, and Instagram has a 4:5, so I'm gonna crop it anyway. So this is why I didn't edit this one or this part. The next one is eye enhancement. This is not too much because my eyes aren't even really visible here because I'm Asian, you know. And yeah, this was actually it for the whole edit. I'm actually surprised because I thought I did some more stuff here, but it seems like I did. Oh wait, I opened the wrong file here, so let me reload this. But yeah, the whole steps are just the same to this particular stage. Alright, this is the stage where we stopped on the other file, and I just did some post-skin editing here because I wasn't satisfied with the skin. I just rushed it, so I forgot the neck as usual. So this is the post-skin, and this is what I did on the neck. I also added a frequency separation layer where I did some more to the neck. This was just dodge and burning afterwards, so that's it. And then I added a blur to the background here. So only the background gets a little bit more blurry, so I stand out a little bit more from the background. And then I used some frequency separation, guys. Yeah, I also do use some frequency separation sometimes, and this time I used it to, I think, get rid of my neck. Oh, I actually got rid of my neck. Somehow the layers didn't appear well, so just some frequency separation I did, just a little bit. Yeah, here on the eye. Can see, yeah. And then I fixed a bottom part here because there is no newspaper, and now it's fixed. With the clone stamp tool I just extended this part here. Then I added a vibrance layer and also a brightness layer to finish off the whole look, and this was the final image. Hope you learned something about the process. And yeah, if you want to have a more in-depth tutorial, I have one on my homepage. I'm also working on a second one, and I hopefully can finish it pretty soon. And everyone who purchased the first one also gets the second one for free as an update. Yeah, thank you guys, and I hope this video helped you and it was informative. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and hopefully see you in the next video. Have a good start in 2021, and peace out.